Hey everybody, my name is Paul West. I play acoustic guitar. I hope you do too. Hey everybody, my name is Paul West. I'm here to talk about everything acoustic guitar. But it's not acoustic guitar. It's performing live with an acoustic guitar. So it's about guitars, but it's also about performing. But it's also about it's about guitars. It's about gear. It's about the life of being a musician. It's about how to play songs because I like to talk about that too. I like to talk about everything. So we're going to talk about everything. But first, why should you listen to me? Why should you listen to me? So I've been playing acoustic guitar since I was about 12, 13 years old. My mom had this old guitar that was in a case and had been in the closet for who knows how many years before I realized it was even there. And so I remember finding that guitar and breaking it out of the case and not knowing how to play it at all. Never really had lessons. I had some piano lessons when I was a little kid, but it never really stuck. And the first thing I did when I picked up that guitar, I figured out how to play. Haven't played that in a while either. But very first thing I ever played on guitar, and I was hooked from that point on. So for the next rough decade or so, I spent a lot of time playing guitar at home, sometimes 2 or 3 hours a day. Never really had an official lesson. Never really learned how to read music. I could read a little bit of tablature, but what I would do is I would just go onto the internet and I would actually print out songs that I was familiar with, Beatles songs, country songs, whatnot. And I just had this big book. I had a 3-ring binder book just full of all these songs printed out, and I just flip through it, play and play and play. And I got okay. I got okay at playing rhythm acoustic guitar. And then when I was about 23, 24 years old, that was when I first found like playing live, playing with a band, playing with other people. It just happened one day. Went to an open jam session at one of the local bars and ended up on stage with two other guys, a drummer and a bass player, and we had no idea what we were going to play. Just met each other, and we weren't good. It was bad. It was bad, but it was fun, and I was kind of hooked. So within a handful of months, couple months, we got our first gig, and we played some local bar, coffee shop kind of thing. It was fun. I think I made like $50, and I thought, wow, I can make money playing music. This is wild. And so I did that for a while, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 years that I played. I had a regular day job, and then on Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights, I'd go out with the band, or I play solo acoustic, whatever it might be. But the point of this whole story is from the age of 12, 13 until 23, 24, it was always just something fun. I always did it just casually, and I was hooked on it. But I never really, it never really was a career or a job. Then when I turned 23, 24, and I started playing out, Friday and Saturday nights, that was when I started to realize, hey, I can make a little bit of extra income. I can make a little money on top of my regular job, and I can have fun doing it. Drink a few beers while you're there. So it was about 10 years ago that my wife and I got a bit of an idea that we would sell everything, move from the central coast of California out to Maui, Hawaii, of all places. And the goal, the idea was to play music for a living. And I thought it was crazy. I thought that I would have to still get some sort of day job. And lo and behold, it turned out that as fate would have it, I ended up finding a musical home, a place where I spent a lot of time at Mick Fleetwood's restaurant, which was in Lahaina, Maui. I played there for a little over 8 years and played there 4 or 5 days a week. So you can do the math on how many gigs that is, but over 8 years, 4 or 5 gigs a week. Played there a lot. Built up a brand, built up a following, and met people from all around the world, and had a great time doing it, and lived the dream as a musician. Show up, play 4 or 5 times a week at the same venue. Knew what my schedule was every week. Knew that I'd play Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday every single week, and it was the dream job. And then one day, about a year ago, there was a fire, and Lahaina is no longer. So I had to find a new place to live. We decided on Las Vegas. We moved here last year in November, right about a year, and I have found my way, navigated my way through the landscape, which is the world of Las Vegas music. When I got here to Las Vegas, I found a handful of places that really fit my vibe, my style of playing, and I found some really great homes. One place being Blake Shelton's new music venue, which opened in January of this year. And it is a country music venue, a lot like a Nashville style venue, to be honest. And I play there 5, 6, 8, 10 times a month as a solo acoustic, as a duo, and potentially as a full band as well. And then this month, really excited. This month, Jason Aldean is opening another Nashville style music venue, and I will be playing there 4 days a week on a regular basis, starting within just a week or two. So why am I making this video? Why am I here? I'm here because I have learned a lot by doing. I'm not a classically trained. I'm not a professionally trained. I don't have a degree in music, what or nots. I just learned by doing, learned by failure, learned by success. And I have found a way, what I think is the most important part of this. I found a way to perform live without backing tracks, without a band. I can play with a band if I need one, but the idea is finding a way to take just an acoustic guitar, your voice, and your stage presence, and make an effective, entertaining a show that you can capture an audience with, and get booked at more places, and make more money, and get hired for private events and special occasions. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to share my knowledge, my experience, my past experience, but also my future experience. I still play 4 or 5 times a week, and I learn every day from those experiences as well. So I hope you'll stick around. I hope you'll watch. Like I said earlier, this could be, any one of these videos could be about. It could be about playing guitar. It could be about the live performance side of it. It could be about gear. It could be about successes or failures. Who knows? But it's everything acoustic guitar. It's everything performing live with an acoustic guitar, and especially performing live as a solo musician.